Sakamoto days. I was wrong about the anime. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think Sakamoto days was gonna be my thing. From the trailers, the posters, and even the way people described it online, I thought, okay, another chill slice of life comedy with some light action. And honestly, I was wrong. Like, so wrong that halfway through episode 2, I caught myself thinking, wait, this is actually kind of fire. And what makes it funny is that this wasn't even a slow burn realization. It hit me instantly. One moment I'm casually watching, barely paying attention, and the next I'm sitting forward, eyes glued to the screen like, hold on, why does this go so hard? It was one of those experiences where the show almost challenges your assumptions in real time. You think you've got it pinned down, and then suddenly the tone flips, the pacing picks up, and you're pulled into a world that's way more entertaining, way more stylish, and way more dynamic than you ever expected. So in today's video, I want to talk about how my expectations for Sakamoto days got completely flipped on their head, why I almost slept on one of the most fun new gen shonen out right now, and how it's carving its own lane in the anime world. Quick side note, if you want to get paid to use Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, click the link in the description. It also supports the channel. So, win-win. Initial expectations. So here's how it went down. When Sakamoto days first started popping up on my feed, I saw a chubby ex-assassin running a convenience store. Everyone was like, bro, this manga's insane. And I'm sitting there like, really? This dude? The retired dad bod hitman? And because of that, I thought the whole appeal was just going to be the contrast. You know, the haha look. He's strong, but he looks like a normal guy. Gimmick. A lot of shows rely on one joke way too heavily, and I assumed this would be another case where the humor carried the entire identity of the series. I went in expecting something super light, maybe even background noise tier. The art looked quirky, the tone looked goofy, and to me it screamed comedy first anime. And don't get me wrong, I love anime that can make me laugh. But if you're going to brand yourself as a comedy, it better be funny. See, I've been burned before. I tried to get into Konosuba. Didn't laugh. Tried Gintama. Dropped it faster than I picked it up. And I really tried, y'all. But I'm good. It's a nod for me. If the jokes aren't hitting, I can't force it. So when people told me Sakamoto days was hilarious, my guard went way up. And to explain exactly what I mean, here's where my mindset was at before watching it. The moment I realized I was pleasantly surprised about Sakamoto days. Of course, I heard all the hype, but I was still skeptical. The reason why is because of the design of the main character Sakamoto and the way the anime was presented to me. Sakamoto didn't really look that cool to me, and I like my MC to be cool looking, but that wasn't the big hurdle. I knew that if I would like the character, my opinion of coolness would change. Without watching the anime, just purely based on the trailers and what I kind of heard, I thought it would be an anime mainly focused on comedy, with a combination of slice of life and a bit of action here and there. So if it would be heavily focused on comedy, it better be funny. That is the thing for me. Anime series in general have funny moments in them, but it's a whole different ballgame when the anime is supposed to be funny. There ain't no point watching the show for me if the jokes ain't hitting. I'm not gonna enjoy it. That's what happened with Konosuba and Gintama. I tried to get into it, but dropped it as quickly as I picked it up. Even gave those series a few more chances, but I didn't enjoy them, so eventually dropped them completely. Not to take anything away from them because these shows are loved, but if I personally do not enjoy them, then what's the point? There's only been 2 animes that I can think of that really made me consistently laugh out loud. One, Punch Man Season 1 and early One Piece. The way Luffy, Usopp, and the crew had me cracking up was different, but mainly those 2. They still do. But now I have more context of the show. Before Mihawk showed up, I really thought these waters were sweet. Then came Arlong, and when that brother boomed Bellemere, I knew it was up. Grimy Peace was born. At that time, I didn't expect that at all. I was like, damn. Anyways, anime that are supposed to be funny. I realized quickly that I don't find many of them funny, and thinking it would be a slice of life with a bit of action here and there didn't help. I'm not really a slice of life kind of guy. Not my cup of tea, but to each their own. I did know the anime was categorized as a shonen going in, but it didn't give off those vibes at all. And I heard in the community that it didn't follow the standard shonen tropes. So from what I saw and heard, I thought comedy, slice of life, with a bit of action. Boy, was I glad my initial perception was wrong. It is truly a shonen action anime with comedy parts in it. My fav kind of anime. It is just different in a way that it tries to expand on the definition of shonen anime. Dandadan does the same. Two new-gen anime who don't follow the status quo, but are forging their own path and creating a new lane within the genre. That is truly remarkable, especially because of the heavy hitters that came before them and the heavy hitters that are currently here. In my opinion, the anime is Honto Subarashi. And man, that last line says it all. The moment I realized I was wrong came during the first major action sequence. You know the one. When Sakamoto just snaps back into his assassin instincts like it's nothing. The calm, soft-spoken store owner suddenly turns into a one-man army. What shocked me more than anything was how fluid the choreography was. Every movement had weight, intention, and personality. It wasn't just cool animation. It felt like the animators truly understood what made Sakamoto terrifying in the manga. And the way he stays calm through all of it, that contrast makes the action hit even harder. That's when I knew this wasn't some goofy slice of life show. This was a new kind of shonen. It had comedy, sure, but that humor serves the action. It's not the other way around. It's like One Punch Man meets John Wick with a sprinkle of Spy X Family energy. The balance between chill moments and hyper-stylized violence is crazy good. And the best part, it does it without relying on the usual tropes. No loud, overdramatic MC screaming about friendship. No over-designed villains with tragic backstories every episode. Just clean, confident storytelling. And a dad-bod assassin who's cooler than 90% of anime protagonists right now. Big picture. What Sakamoto Days is doing feels like it's quietly redefining what modern shonen means. It's not just about raw power levels, it's about style, tone, and personality. This show is funny because it's self-aware. It knows exactly when to crack a joke and when to get deadly serious. And that level of control isn't easy. Shows either lean too hard into humor or take themselves too seriously. But Sakamoto Days walks the tightrope like it's effortless. It respects your time. It respects your attention. And honestly, that's rare in newer anime. And alongside something like Dandadan, it feels like part of a new generation of shonen. One that isn't afraid to blend genres, play with expectations, and still deliver jaw-dropping moments. That's the beauty of it. It's building its own lane. So yeah, I'll admit it. I was wrong about Sakamoto Days. What I thought would be a chill, forgettable comedy ended up being one of the most entertaining, well-paced, and surprisingly hype anime of the year. If you haven't checked it out yet, do it. And if you already have, let me know in the comments what your I was wrong about this anime moment was. Because trust me, Sakamoto Days definitely earned my respect. Text on screen. Thanks for watching. And remember, never judge an anime by its trailers. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you watch the next one about Dandadan. Won't want to miss out.